Hey guys, I'm just doing an initial video post race. So I've just completed a 10-mile run, so 16.1 kilometers, and I am feeling fairly exhausted right now. But look, I pushed it fairly hard. I got a chip time of 1 hour 15 minutes and 14 seconds. So look, I'm over the moon with that. I did another 10-mile race back in November, my first one ever, and that was 1 hour 20 minutes 54 seconds. So I've literally improved by about 5 minutes 40 seconds. So I think that works out to be a 7% improvement, and I had an average pace on today's race of 4 minutes 40 per kilometer, whereas on my last one I had I think it was a 5:01 or 5:02 per kilometer. So I've taken a good like 22 seconds per kilometer off my race. So look, I'm absolutely over the moon. I did probably go out a little bit too fast at the start. My first kilometer was around 4:30, then I had a 4:26, 4:32. I was keeping it low 30s, and look, that's just because I am an ambitious runner. I always want to try push myself, and I was kind of hoping to maybe break 112, 113 or whatever, but it's always good to aim big. But yeah, I stayed good for, let's say, maybe 12 kilometers. But my first 10k worked out at around, I think it was an average of 4:30 per kilometer pace. I'll check now after the video, but I'm pretty sure 45:50 for the 10k. And look, I'm very happy with that, because that's only like a minute and 50 seconds off my own PB for the 10k anyway. But I certainly faded in the last 3 kilometers, three and a half. My last 3 kilometers were around like 4:50, 5:01, 5:05, something like that, for example. So I definitely did fade away. But look, it's all learning. This is it's still new to me. This is only my second time doing this race. So I did say to myself I was going to try my best to negative split, but it didn't really work out that way. I still ended up doing a positive. But look, I know that's inexperience and just lack of races and just general lack of experience. But I'm still happy. I came up to the finish line and I tried to give it a good push, a good kick, drop the hammer, as they say. Yeah, so look, very good. Before my race, I had, we'll say, two days of kind of like setting food in motion and like what I was drinking. So for the last few days I've been really trying to up my water intake, and the last 2 days, so yesterday at around 5 in the evening, I drank a magnesium water with electrolytes. So the aim was to try and get some electrolytes back in the body and the magnesium in. And I drank another one this morning for my breakfast, which was around 3.5 hours before my race. And when I drank this water yesterday as well, I was trying to drink some green leaves spinach and basically cucumber, and there was a load of, it was just a pre-made green leaf smoothie. So I drank that yesterday, and my magnesium water, and I also knocked back a beetroot shot. So I really wanted to try and just have a light dinner yesterday and try and increase my nitric oxide production. This morning then, as I was saying, so 3.5 hours before my run, I had breakfast. So I had 2 bananas, I had 1 beetroot shot, I had a ginger shot, and I also had the green smoothie. So look, it was all very light, it was all very liquid, and I didn't want to have anything heavy in my stomach, like weighing me down, sloshing around, because I didn't really want to get like a stitch or anything. So then, we'll say, I made sure I went to the bathroom, all that sort of things. I went and got a coffee then about maybe an hour and a half beforehand, and I just sipped away at that, because my body's kind of used to getting a coffee now. So yeah, I knocked back a coffee into me, and then I just made sure I was sipping on some water. I wasn't really like chugging it down, right, and I was just sipping. and that was my my pre-race food and drink routine. So when the race started off, then just about 5 to 10 minutes beforehand, I took my first gel, a non-caffeine gel, one of the CIS ones, and then I also had a caffeine gel as well at 8.5 kilometers, because I knew I'd be tired around this point, and I wanted something to kind of kick in and give me that little bit of an oomph. So that's all I took pre-race. Sorry, there was a few water stations and stuff, so I was just sipping water as I was going, one at the 5k point and one at the 10k point. So I sipped water here as well. That was it, you know. Look, I didn't notice any cramps. My shin splints seemed okay, my knees seem okay. I will update you in another video maybe tomorrow when I'm doing my weekly run and check-in, and explain everything I've done during the week and what went wrong, what didn't go wrong, what went right, whatever. I'll explain to you how my body's feeling then, but right now it feels fairly good. I did get a little bit of a stitch halfway through. I noticed it down on the lower abdomen. Now when this happened, I just made sure to breathe nice and correctly, in through the nose, out through the mouth, you know. But other than that, now everything went okay. I didn't feel majorly fatigued, and near the end, yeah, I was huffing and puffing, but sure, look, that's to be expected. It's a long race, isn't it? And you know, I like some key takeaway points from it is I definitely need to start doing some more endurance, long runs, long easy slow runs, because I don't do them, you know. I'm only doing a 5k park run of a Saturday, and sometimes a 5k race of a Sunday as well. Maybe the odd time I'll do like a 10km race too. So yeah, look, I'm very happy, but that's definitely a key takeaway point, you know. I need to build up my aerobic base, my endurance base, you know, and just make sure that I have the fitness to back it up, because you know, I definitely know from my second run getting it at 1 hour 15, I know that in time I can definitely beat that and maybe get under the 1 hour 10. That'd be an A goal in the 10 mile. But yeah, you know, it gives me something to kind of guide off and see where my half marathon time might be, and you know, just add on another 5 kilometers onto that, and see where I am. You know, it gives me a good guide, you know. But I'm very happy with it, and look, I hope you enjoyed the post-run video. I'm literally only after finishing about 30 minutes ago, after getting a little bit of protein into me there and some water. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you could like the video and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Thanks.